we've heard a lot about the great variety of experiences you've had across your life and career. What specific part of your background will you pull from the most to help you represent the citizens of Philadelphia?
So, as a two-part answer, I would say one from my grandfather and one from my son. So my grandfather on my father's side is someone who I never got a chance to meet in person. He bought our family farm in 1943 in Greenville, North Carolina, in Pitt County. And you can imagine what that environment was for an African-American man at that time. And so he was able to do that even though there were some who came to the home and said, listen, if we knew that they were selling this farm to a black man, we were going to forcibly remove you from the farm. So the fact that he was able to do that and we were able to maintain our farm all this time, and we still have the farm, we don't grow tobacco anymore, just corn and cotton, but the fact that he really did not have a formal education, but he knew that education was important. And so he brought together other black farmers to purchase a bus to make sure that, that time you worked on the farm early in the morning, and then by the time you finish your chores, you then walk to South Aiken Colored School. He knew that education was going to be very important for not only for his children and grandchildren, but the future of that community. So he was able to organize other farmers to buy a bus, and they were able to get people to school on time. So all of my uncles drove that bus. My uncle Adolph, Augustus, Lennon, Jesse, Eddie. My dad was the junior. He was the rebel. He didn't want to drive the bus. He wanted to work on the school newspaper. But the fact that he persevered and my grandfather had a vision of a future that's going to be better for his grandchildren is something that inspires me every day in the work that he does in reference to cooperative economic developments and other things.
I'm sorry to interrupt, just to make sure we have enough time to get through. And your son, you said, was the second part of the answer?
Well, my son, because my son is on the autism spectrum, and the fact the day I announced my campaign was his first day at St. Joe's University in a post-secondary program, and he graduated from Hill Freeman High School.
Congratulations.
And he's someone that inspires me every single day, the fact that in spite of the challenges he deals with, and he may have a meltdown or a challenge, he washes it off and he keeps moving forward. So it gives me the energy that in spite of the difficulties trying to be an at-large member of city council, run for mayor, that every day is a new day and you keep pushing forward. So through the experiences my grandfather had about a vision for a better tomorrow, and the fact that my son every single day fights through challenges, inspires me to do what I do here in the city of Philadelphia.